Yo guys, what's going on, and welcome back to a new video. Today for you guys, we are reacting to a new animator you guys actually commented and wanted me to react to. So today for you guys, we are reacting to Jaicemations, and we're reacting to an old video he made called Fighting on a Field Trip. This sounds kind of fun to me. I hope you guys are having a great day. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for all support you guys always show. It really does mean a lot to me. Leave a comment down below who you guys want me to react to in the future. And if you want to see the original videos in the description of mine. But that's all I got for you guys, so let's get right into the video.
So there I was on the bus, the daycare bus, on my way to my first field trip of the summer. And there was like 30 of us on this bus with our daycare shirts and everything.
They packed this bus.
My first field trip of the summer. We were going to a skating ring, and at this point I hadn't gone to a skating ring in a minute. So I was reasonably excited. I was going with a bunch of my friends, and it was somewhat moderated by like
I love his art style.
So I was like,
cool.
Freedom. And most of the ride over to the skating ring, I was slumbering on song.
No, I would be slumped on the bus.
And
every single day. I love the bus just so I can sleep though.
And that noise it makes when the bus stops. And everyone was like cheering and yelling. Then we all got off the bus one
cheering
by one. And then one teacher that drove us there drove off to go park, while the other one lined us up outside the building. And she was playing like the rules to us and everything, like what we could and couldn't do. And it was pretty basic rules, like we couldn't separate from the group, props when we get kidnapped. We couldn't use the bathroom without a buddy, props when we get kidnapped. Most of these rules were just there to make sure.
Why is the skate rink this sketchy then? Like, why are we always in danger of being kidnapped?
So done explaining the rules, we all headed inside and we like checked in because we had like a reserved area, like a table, and like we're gonna have pizza and snacks and all that. So we checked in one by one and got our skates. And after that long process, because a good amount of us 7 to 10-year-olds didn't know our shoe sizes, so you know the whole
I remember not knowing what to tell them, because I'd always go like higher and then it'd be too loose, and then if I went lower it'd always be like too tight, so I never knew what to do.
Like, there was a bunch of kids with matching red shirts, and our daycare shirts were yellow, so it was pretty obvious to be like, oh, that's a different daycare, you feel me? You know, like seeing them,
see, I'd start beefing the other daycare. I'm not gonna lie, we would make eyes at the other school or daycare. Exactly like this.
Notice us, and like I had to be like 12, 13. He was an older kid because at the time I was a youngin. So anyone over the age of 10 was like a big kid or whatever. So he started walking over to us, like a couple of his boys. They also looked like a little too old to be in daycare. And the main dude, who we'll call Adrian, walked up and Loki started pressing us. He was on some, you guys seem a little too young to be here, and kept making jokes about how old we looked or some. And then Arnold, and this was before I knew who he was, he walked up like in front of everyone and told Adrian that he was 10 with like pride and everything. I don't know why he told him that, but we all saw it as a victory, like we had a comeback for something. And then Adrian and all his friends just started laughing, like dead in bro's face, like pointing and everything, which kind of makes sense because like if I was 12 and 13, the 10-year-old just said, I'm 10. I'm laughing in your face. So Arnold was just standing there, and then I hear one of them go, are you gonna cry, and like laughing, and Arnold slowly turned around with tears in his face, walked past us, and no, you gotta stand up, bro. Already holding back, fighting back the laughter because like we were little kids, and like not gonna hold you, it was kind of funny. But Turner, he couldn't hold it in. He let out a tiny little snicker. He had to release a little giggle, you feel me? And like as soon as he did that, Arnold like whipped his head back to stare right at him, like knowing he laughed with these bullies basically at him. And right here, I don't know, I never asked, bro. I think this is the moment that made a villain. This is Arnold.
This was the start of his villain arc.
From this point on, for the whole summer, Arnold despised Turner and Amy and everyone he even talked to. But we didn't know this or think much of Turner letting out a little giggle. But the big kids laughing at us was a little whack. So after Arnold fled the scene, the older kids lost interest in laughing at us, I guess, and walked away towards the rink. And all started putting their skates on and stuff, which reminded me, most of our daycare was already out on the skating rink, so I was like, let's go skate, you feel? So we all sat down, put our skates on and everything, and
I still can't skate. I know I said it before, but skating and me just don't work.
Like I haven't skated for a while at this point, so I was taking it slow. But there were kids literally zooming around, like trying to run while skating. A lot of them would just wipe out and sometimes take out other kids by falling onto the ground, and then the kids' reaction time wouldn't be fast enough to dodge them, so they would
just start tripping. It's just a whole pile up.
And I was just scared it was gonna happen to me because I watched it happen about 16 times, and there was 80 children in the ring. That wasn't including our 2 daycares.
I never
fell. Eventually, I got the hang of skating again. I started going around the circle, and I saw a couple of kids from my daycare racing some other kids from another daycare. It was just like 2 sets of yellow and red shirts flew past me, and then Turner and like 2 other kids rolled up to me, and then like Adrian and 2 of his friends followed close behind them. And as Turner went by me, he told me to run. And I was confused. I was like, what? And before I knew it, I was midair. Like I was leg swept by another red blur, and I was slammed to the ground. And a lot of other red shirt daycare kids went by laughing and running the other kids from my daycare.
What?
These kids were taking us out one by one.
Forget the kidnappers, bro. These are the real menace. These kids right here.
So I get back up, start skating towards the edge of the rink. So I wanted to stay by the edge of the rink just in case someone tried to take me out again, you feel? So I was sitting there. I saw kids from both daycares falling, getting back up, slamming other people, just causing chaos. And there was loud, like, bass boosted 2013.
What are the speakers doing in the background?
During all this random stuff happening. I was low-key thinking about fleeing the scene and going to the arcade or something. And all of a sudden, some random guy, like an announcer, started talking on the speakers. He was like, Alright everybody, we're about to start a game so everyone on the court can skate over to the back wall and evenly spread out so everyone can fit and we can get started. And being that it was mostly children and preteens on the rink, everyone flew to the wall and lined up. After everyone got into place, the guy came back on the thing and announced we were playing a game called Knockout. I don't know what it was, so I was interested. Then he explained that there would be music playing while everyone skated around the rink in a circle, and when the music stopped, if you're in a red zone which would be marked by this light, you were out. Pretty simple game, right? This game definitely wouldn't cause like chaos between these rivaling daycares and like random civilian children. So the game started and me and my daycare like stuck together. Like all of us rolled in a pack, which I guess was probably the smartest thing we've ever done our entire lives at the time. But so did the other daycare with Adrian and his goons. So after like 2 rounds, the number of people
I like how it's just Adrian and the rest are nobody.
People left on both daycares and like 15 random kids just there. At the start of round 3, the music like sped up and everyone started moving faster around the ring to attempt to not get caught in the red zone. But I was staying my pace with Turner and a few others. Everyone else in like free-falled it and like just went off on their own. But now this entire time, Arnold was on the rink and still in the game. He just didn't stay in our group for the first 2 rounds and like was waiting for his moment.
Arnold has been missing eyes since his first arc. Oh nah, that's a crazy cliffhanger. That is insane. That is different. I'll give you that. That's a really good cliffhanger. Now I want the rest. Anyway guys, that's the end of the video. If you guys want me to react to Jaicemations more, I definitely will. But you gotta leave a comment down below if you want me to. But that was really fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. See ya.